Big brother, it's big brother, it's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother, it's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother. Run past the gravy, bro.
Our mics are muted. That
How
sucks.
embarrassing.
We'll try that again. What's going on, gang? It's Past Gravy, bro, and our mics are now on, finally. We are recapping tonight's Big Brother double eviction that may or may not matter at all when it's all said and done. I feel like we've hyped up so many awesome moments this season that then they're just like, wow, we got to fill an entire season because there's a writer's strike, so we're actually going to stretch this out as much as we can, and now we got to figure out a way to make it longer. So sorry, that was a cool comp, but it doesn't mean anything now.
Yeah, it's infuriating because this is like the first, I don't know, like they didn't waste this double. Like they didn't boot Bowie during this double. They didn't waste this double. And doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Also, like, it really is giving, like, this season is rigged for Suri.
Yes.
Like, oh no, her son's evicted, but it doesn't count.
Zombies.
But if you had to have,
September.
like, is there going to be some sort of vote for who comes back, or is there going to be?
No, they're going to be a competition.
There's going to be a
It's
comp.
going to be a comp.
But that'd be like two of the best comp guys
both
to
good.
go up against each other.
And
Yeah.
I hate that I'm rooting for Cam.
Same. I somehow hate him less.
I just hate him less. Don't like him. Hate him less.
Yeah.
I feel like I can just see like a path. Like if Jared gets back in, I can see Jared being able to like assimilate back into the group and like stay longer. Whereas Cam, it's like, all right, well at least just send him right back out the door. I think, unless he wins.
Well, you mean because his mother's in the house?
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly. what I
Mommy
mean.
will fix it.
Yeah.
Todd Voss has got it right. Lesser, two douchebags.
Chairman is lesser to douchebags. Yeah, no, that's fair. Really like to recap. If we're recapping the episode, we got to start with Julie's hair.
Yes.
Yo.
We have to start with Julie's hair, looking throwback Thursday for sure.
I mean, really full berries and cream.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I gasped. I literally gasped when I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
It looked very
It's
early
bold.
seasons, Big Brother for sure. But I don't know.
I feel like it would look more like vintage Julie Chen, like old seasons, if her bangs were like piecey and kind of like stuck up or whatever, like little claws,
stringy, and her eyebrows were like 2 sizes smaller.
little
thinner.
spermies.
Yes. It did look like a wig, and I'm kind of wondering if it stays. Do you think it stays?
I hope it's.
What is she gonna do with it?
Well, if it's a wig, you just whip it right
Well,
off.
okay, if it's a wig, but if it's not,
How old is Julie Chen?
Great point, Allie. It's
That's a
part
lot
of the
of hair.
25-year anniversary thing. So she's like, remember when I had this haircut? Now look at it.
like, it would be old school if she like did a zigzag part with it. Or something.
Yeah, or like her tips were like a little bit frosted.
Yeah, because Julie Chen had frosted.
She's frosted. That'd be pretty great,
Well,
though.
I mean, like a little bit blonde, the girl way, not so much like.
Like a dip.
Yes.
I would rather the NSYNC version of that. That'd be funnier.
Oh wow, yeah.
She
look
just
at
comes out with ramen hair.
That's better than what we saw. I was just looking
I
at
don't
old
know.
pictures of Julie Chen.
I think it still plays, but yeah. We got a message from the Scary Verse at some point, and this was interesting because if you watch the feeds, we didn't get to see what the message was at all. We just heard them talking about it, so you were just kind of like it was like we were in on the game of telephone, and it was really just they were missing letters from a message.
So Blue got the card and she looked confused, yes, but she literally said, "Huh?" Do you think it was they had to reshoot it? It's one of those things where they were like, "You didn't act surprised enough by the card. You need to go back and like do it, or is Blue just that kind of cartoon character? Where she
I
literally
think she's the cartoon character.
She says hush. She says gulp instead of gulping.
No, I hate that. I hate that.
Also, my hair is in honor of Blue tonight, everyone. I love her, I think.
You're very kitty person.
She's starting to grow on me.
Right.
She's starting to grow on me. I really was kind of like, I don't think I could wear my hair like that, but like maybe without the rat tails, it would have been
the double rat tails for the double eviction, double buns.
It's biblical to match your new butt. It makes sense, actually.
I can see that.
I don't
Straight
think
across
that's
bangs.
crazy logic necessarily.
Taking it back to toddlerhood. Thank you.
But yeah, so we got the message from the Scareverse. What did the message say?
Oh, I'll find it again.
Yeah, you had read it beforehand.
It was, oh God, I scrolled away.
If Kenya says Emma needs to go full Brat style for the finale. If Blue makes it, you have to.
Yeah,
go.
I will.
We'll buy
Absolutely, you do. Like,
you gotta dye your hair blonde.
Well, we'll just
get some like
Blonde with, like,
clip-ins,
edges.
some like zebra clip-ins.
Yeah, zebra clip-ins.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
That'd be so
I'm
good.
really, she is on my draft team, so I'm getting
there. You go. It said, "But so Reomi." I'm just kidding. It said, "BB's."
like, oh, she's gonna do it the whole time.
BB zombies are coming after the double eviction. One will have their game rescued, just missing letters.
But I don't think anybody really put it together.
Yeah, because that is so straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is literally what happened.
So they clearly didn't put it together, I don't think. But
Well, I feel like if you were, well, the only letter from double is an O. And then eviction is only IO. So I feel like the person who solved this online knew that there was a double eviction and therefore it was like, it's probably this.
But when they're in there, how do you not kind of think it? And
Well,
they
but
have
like,
nothing but time.
It's not like Wheel of Fortune where it's like you knew how many letters were in each thing. It was like you could.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can judge based on.
Is it so Ray in one word, or is it
like?
Is there like a hyphen in anything? Like, I don't know.
Zombie, I think the Z was capitalized, so it's different words. I don't know. I feel like I could figure it out.
I feel like if you stared at it long enough, you absolutely would be.
Emma's really good at all that stuff.
I'm really good at the Wordle.
Emma crushes Wordle. She got the Wordle on the first try one time, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
That's not a feat. That's just like a good guess.
But like, it was incredible. Like you got like there were all the words in the world. You guessed the right one on the first try.
I sure did.
That was nuts. She was like, I just got Wordle the first time. I was like, no, you
found.
didn't. It was fucking nuts.
Found.
You start with found?
Back in the day, I did. Why wouldn't found is good because it has the O and the U.
I would always start with irate.
Oh, irate is good. Now I start with image. That's 3 vowels.
Yeah, same with irate, but also the R and the T. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. See, you guys are way smarter than me because that's why I quit doing Wordle like day 10. I was like, this is hard.
I would do irate, and then my second word was house because that had the
house,
O-U, and then the S.
Or mouse.
Yes, also
but
true.
Ooh, what about douse?
No.
It's
it would never
mouse.
be
that one would work.
With a D.
No.
Okay, sorry. Maybe D's in the word.
Nobody needs the D.
Found would have been there.
I see what you did there.
I see. That's good.
I see what you did there.
Everybody give us your Wordle start.
Your first word.
I not really.
It was a double eviction tonight.
Loose. And then Todd says he starts with stare.
That's a good one. See, Joshua said he started.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
No, wait, Joshua, you can't start with spouse because it's 2 S's. Also,
he's just trolling.
That's 6 letters, and you only have 5.
Sweets.
Okay, so we got our little puzzle. Then we go to the eviction, which was 13 minutes into the episode. 13 minutes into the episode, we had our eviction. It was very quick.
We need to know, this is the point in the episode where we see Jared with
Great point.
the
Yeah.
handkerchief around his neck.
He becomes the babushka from the old country.
I was thinking when you have an eviction at 7:00, but have to follow breadcrumbs in the forest to a witch's house. What made him do that?
In this house, you eat slop. In the old country, we eat rocks.
Because like he's such a hard dude, like such a masculine man, and he was like,
It's
"Live
the time
Netflix
in the
edition,
front
please."
that gets me.
Because I see him like set it on his head, like he
was
just
working
every
with
other
it.
kind of thing. But no, this one was a full-on tie. And then when we come back after the veto, he does eventually tie it as a Ninja Turtle, but like, what do you call that?
Almost was like but Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle's
Ninja
way
Turtle.
better, honestly.
It works.
There you go.
Yes.
Thanks, Bean. Bean gives us the Russian word for grandma. Babushka is, and then he actually spelled it in
That's why I
Russian.
said it. Yeah.
That's wild.
Babushka.
What?
In the old country.
We're learning.
I feel like he like started to decide. He was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna meet Julie tonight. I can't."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh no, I'm about to get a lot
Right,
of
yeah, but then
airtime.
he was so focused on that he forgot to get his shoes because he got evicted and
And then
walked
he
out with
almost-
socks on.
He almost
I
bag.
fucking full Austin.
Full Austin.
Full Austin from
And his shirt was like full of
BB17.
crumbs. You were the H tonight, bro. Like you were gonna be on camera.
Yeah, you had to know
He
that.
was in a tank top too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He just needed pajama pants instead of basketball shorts, and it would have been Austin. Also, he's been compared to Austin so much because of the fact that Austin also had a girlfriend and a showmance.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
zing butts zing for him.
He's not white, but he's definitely white trash. Looking tonight is what it was.
Okay.
Not always.
It's like
I mean, no shoes, Gretel.
Before we get to Jared's
Dirty tank
eviction,
top.
we had Cam's eviction. It was 8-0. Then we had Cam go there pretending to be shocked, even though he wasn't shocked. That was kind of like I didn't
I
really
fell
get
for it.
that
I
was
thought
a
he was
bit
shocked.
at first. So then it was
Did
no, it was a bit. Emma did because she was like, he seems shocked. How is he
He's
shocked?
shocked.
They had to know.
And you
right?
went, yeah, he does. So don't be like.
No, I did say that, but then it was like, okay, well, it was a bit.
No,
he didn't do a
Julie
great
had
job about
to.
it.
Julie had to fill me in on the sarcasm. I
Right,
hate that for me.
right. But then Julie told him that he's going to be a BB zombie, a Big Brother zombie, and he was like, "I'd love to find out what that means."
And there was someone in the audience going nuts for Cameron's jokes. Like
What?
just
I
giggling
didn't
It was
the
very
entire
loud.
time.
Ah! Heisem. It was like
What?
Heisem was in the audience. Like,
One woman that was smitten kitten with Cam.
What if it was Heisem?
It could have been, you know.
It could have been Heisem came back.
Heisom's pretty fun online now.
He was fun in
I've
his
enjoyed
interview.
it.
Where was that guy?
Yeah.
Outside of the house, he's been awesome.
Where was that guy?
He just I think the stress got to him.
I think so too. And the power.
Yeah.
He turned into some kind of evil villain.
Yeah.
This is how you win.
But so we see that Cam is going to be a Big Brother zombie. Then we go to the HOH, which I love.
Do you think there's a costume?
Absolutely.
Okay, I needed to
It's
know.
full camp comeback. They're
full
going
camp
to be in a costume.
I hope it's makeup and they have to wear makeup all day.
I do,
'cause
and
that'd
I
be
hope
really
I
Jared-
thought about that too.
I hope Jared hates it.
They have to wear like prosthetic, like skin falling off.
Remember that one?
And walk like
Oh yeah, you have to walk out. Oh, that'd be great. But remember
Drag
that
one leg.
in BB16, Caleb and Victoria had to do the Adam and Eve one where they had like the vines
Yeah.
and like they had to be like in a bikini and he was
Kinda
shirtless.
naked.
Like they should do that, but they have to be like painted green the whole
Yeah.
time just because that'd be really annoying. And like you have to make sure you're painted green
and
at all
always no
times.
showers for a
You can't
week.
get in the pool.
Or do you think
Sure.
like they'll have to do things for the house guest and the other people will vote them back in?
Do you think the house guests could stab them in the head and then make
Because
sure
what
they
is
don't
the
come back?
point of no good one.
Yes.
Of
Absolutely.
nothing happening this week? What is
Yeah, we have
They
no
needed to make up a
information.
week because Luke fucked them over.
We're
I know,
sorry there
but
was a racist on the show.
That's fine, but what are they going to be doing all week?
Hanging out, being zombies.
That's
Just
not
being
gonna get
paranoid.
me.
They're going to be paranoid the whole time.
But they'll all be together,
Yeah.
and they won't be wage. So
Well, like
I feel
there's
like
got to be something else gonna.
remember
gonna happen.
what was it? BB25 with it was the infected season. Remember when you went in the house and it was like one of you is infected, and then you have to pick somebody. I could see there being like zombie. You got attacked by a zombie, and so like Jared goes to pick somebody, and then they have to. And then whoever else has it is like immune from whatever might be happening next week.
is that what it was, that they were immune?
Because they said no eviction.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said no eviction.
and I
Okay,
get that
just
we
wrote down
won't
no veto,
get
no HOH, no
a
noms.
veto episode, but we don't need a veto episode to get this thing going.
Yeah,
we
so
just
we will
watched
just have-
2 nights of Big Brother in one night.
We'll just have a Sunday, Thursday episode next week.
We'll miss you guys.
Yeah.
Helly says dead people can't talk. It's a great point. So, what if they're not allowed to talk? They can only go.
Cam's soft. Ah.
He's all touchy. You're like, stop, zombie.
Zombie.
Zombie. I love though the HOH for tonight in the double eviction. I love it when it's the call out competition because we get to see Suri just absolutely get fucked because
Take on the team.
it went Nicole, Bowie, Felicia, Blue.
Yeah.
Jag called out Suri. He was the first one who was a pussy. He was like Suri, and then Matt came up because Suri beat Jag, and Matt was like, "No, I'm gonna go Suri again." She beats Matt, or Matt was wrong,
Yeah.
and then she keeps staying alive, and then Corey goes up and is like, "You know what? I'm gonna go back to Suri," and you could just tell Suri was pissed at that point. And
No, she knew.
Corey beat right, but she was frustrated,
Yeah.
and then Corey won out, and it was pretty sick. So.
I did not think Corey was going to pull that off. I thought we were going to get a meat Cole HOH.
Did you
Yeah.
really?
I was shaking in my boots a little. Yeah. It doesn't have to be any like, I mean, it has to be skill, but like she's bright. She can read fast. It was all about what you can read.
Yeah.
If you read the right lines at the right time, like Heisem, I bet would have been great because he had a strategy of like every third bullet, it's what they use in the third bullet on the bottom. And
Yeah,
he would have knocked it out of the park.
Which is good that they got him out then.
You're,
But yeah,
I wonder
so
what his first Wordle is.
we'll have to ask if we ever get him on the
If
pod.
we ever get him on the pod.
But so Corey wins it. Corey then goes and nominates Jared and Blue before
Doesn't own it.
he
We
does.
have to note that for when he pulls it out of his pocket on finale night, where he's like, "I made this really big move in the double, even though it didn't count." And it's like, no, you stood and said, "I don't want to make this move, but I have to." Own it,
I mean,
kid.
he did. Also, the infection in BB25, which has taken my attention because clearly my Adderall's worn off. The last person standing was the HOH.
But I was saying like that could be something where it's like you're safe from like eviction next week or something like that. Like
What if that's the
Or-
next HOH competition?
Or
that
the
could be the next
last
HOH.
the last two infected are noms, and then they
And
vote
so yeah,
out.
so like Thursday, like it's like boom, that's who it is.
Yeah.
You stay, you're HOH. and
I've
then-
actually been watching the HOH competition all week long.
Oh, Rick Long.
I don't know whose voice that was, but
It was great.
No, that worked. That played. Kate
Brand
wants to
new
know
car.
in the chat, by the way, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you can watch us after every episode and interact with us. Kate says, "Why do y'all think that they didn't take Suri out just because Matt didn't want to?"
no, because I think Jared is the one that fucked up most recently.
Yeah, and he's
They
won
still
stuff.
all have a soft spot for Suri.
Yeah.
Jared's won HOHs.
Yeah, and it's
And
easier.
Vito.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suri's not winning. There's no point in getting her out.
He's not the mama duck. Let's just be real. Because she was the backup plan.
Yeah.
And no, they wouldn't be upset if she went, but like, why go after the mama duck?
And by the way, it was pretty much like a given at the point because like when we went to commercial break before the veto competition after Corey nominated Jared and Blue, I was like, so really, worst case scenario for us who wanted Jared out was Suri wins veto because then Suri could take both of them. She could protect both of them because she could have taken Jared down. Then they would have to put somebody else up that wasn't Suri, and Blue would have probably gone home, or Bowie is what Emma
I
was
would
suggesting.
love to, know what their plan of
But-
action is going to be.
But yeah.
Sorry.
Bless you.
But Suri wasn't even picked for the veto. So immediately when you started it, you're like, well, I would imagine that if anybody uses a veto, that Suri is the replacement nom, no matter
Well,
what.
that's what Corey said immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping that they would take Blue down and still put her up, just for the principle.
I
of
was
it.
too, a little bit, because like we know that she's gonna be a vote to keep Jared.
It's true.
So like,
But I wonder if they think, like, we know they're close, so we automatically assume they're a couple, but I don't know if it's that slap in your face obvious in there.
about
Suri and Jared being close.
no, that's what I mean. That's what I
Another
mean is
level of
like
love.
I don't know if they would have known that, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
what I
I
meant by
think
like I don't know if
when the episode was ending, someone was asking why would you vote for him? And she was like, I just wanted him. I knew. I don't know what she said, but we'll find out what she said. But I do think someone was like, well, what were you doing?
someone in the chat earlier said that she can. Oh, Bean Suri admitted to the Jared vote, confirms to Blue that he is her mom, and then his mom, and then she is his mom.
What?
Suri admitting to the Jared vote
Oh.
confirms to Blue is her mom.
Finally, because she brought it up on this episode, or maybe Sunday, and
Yeah,
no, like
Blue
I
brought
could
it
blow
up,
it
yeah.
all up for him, but she never said, I know that Suri is his mom, because I don't think she knew for sure. I think she was 99.9% sure, but was too embarrassed to say it.
I
because she was
think
so-
that So I think everybody knew that everybody, by everybody, I absolutely mean Jared, Blue, and production knew that he told her. And then I think the diary room, because she fully thought it was Felicia at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the diary room, like, said things to, like, let her know, like, I wonder which one of them it could be.
Yeah, or like ask, like, so what do you think of Jared and Suri?
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, and she said recently, which I think this was probably the smartest way anybody's ever talked about their diary rooms before, because, like, they're not allowed to talk about their DR sessions, is she was like, so then I asked myself, what would it take for me to target Izzy? And then I thought, why would I ask myself that unless something was happening?
That is, she's,
Because everybody else is like, the Dominican Republic or whatever. But, like, that one was like, they can't call that.
yeah,
Yeah.
So, like, that's actually pretty fucking smart.
that is our girl.
Damn. I didn't realize that, but yeah, it's fucking really good.
But it's true though. Yeah, all those questions in there are based on what?
I wasn't making fun of you, B. Just reading all of them so that, because I knew the comment was going to get pinned and I wanted your meaning to be clarified.
Yes.
There you go, Bean. So yeah, we had Matt with a veto, did not use it. Jared, Blue, man on the block, and then it is all votes against Jared except for Suri, who then I guess did cop to it being a sympathy vote.
Yeah.
But that confirmed
I
it.
guess. I don't
So
know.
like she didn't even give Izzy a sympathy vote. So
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
JK,
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
JK. I think she did.
She did, because Jared did not.
That's right. And
And we were surprised that Jared didn't. But
8-1 vote.
Okay,
It was an
Yeah.
8-1
I'm gonna
vote.
take it back.
So we keep notes, kids.
I take it back. Take it back now, y'all.
cool legal pad.
Thanks.
Old school.
All my shit is on
Take
it.
it back now, y'all. We're gonna get him some bangs too. Nice
Still
little
like
bob.
Thursday. There you go.
Aw.
All my shit. At work, I have a legal pad. At home, I have
Get
a
into
legal
the
pad.
future, kids.
Oh, this is not for me. My computer is in here. This is the boy. The boy uses these.
It makes sense to just have it physically.
He used to take them in his phone and then also on the pad, and he'd be like, "Well, this is what I'm gonna blah blah, and the pad is when I do blah blah." And it was like, why? Just wasting space and time.
Don't make fun of me for my prep. I prepped this the best possible podcast.
But it stresses me out because you mix all your podcasts in one legal pad.
Whoa!
No, yeah.
Well, I just flip and I look, and they're all titled. That was the Pass the Gravy last week or yesterday. This was my Giants podcast on Monday. This was PTG Bro on Sunday.
And then he used to have a notebook, and he would take his notes like the wrong page first, and then fill up the second page. So he would read it like the main page, and then go back one page.
I hate that. Also, my issue with legal pads is that they're yellow because you've highlighted that, but it's not the color it should be.
Wow. Yeah, you do.
Because it's
yellow. Neon.
Why is your paper yellow? Why does it need to be yellow? Just white paper, man.
It sticks out to me.
Right. Could you imagine like a lawyer actually taking notes on a legal pad?
That's what they're for. That's what they're called, legal pads.
I wouldn't trust him.
That's literally who they built those for.
It's 2020.
Attorneys.
It's 2023.
They're very smart.
It's 2023.
Yeah. How often do you see them pull out their briefcase and it's just legal pads on
they take their notes on. I was watching.
What was
it? What was our dude
in a court, like in a law office. That's not a court.
Whatever our dude that got impeached was, or there was that trial, and then the news had something about it, and he was his lawyer was writing something down on a legal pad. So
how old was his lawyer?
I don't know, older than me probably.
Yeah. So that's why the legal pad was there.
They built this country. Thank you very much.
Not even a boomer, just full the greatest generation.
We must respect.
We are talking to each other though. Yeah, we're not yelling right now. We do yell on the podcast. It makes it entertaining. We exclusively yell on the podcast, and we never yell at each other outside of the podcast.
No,
so we get it all
this
out.
is the safe space. He can't yell back at me. Here he has to laugh it off.
It seems like she's.
We never fight.
You don't.
No, now it's weird.
No, it seems like you're lying.
But you have 8 people. But
Danielle
you never
says
fight.
her grandma uses legal pads when she played Boggle.
That tracks.
Legal pads are dope.
No, I think we need to focus on the word grandma.
Yeah, and Boggle.
And Boggle.
And Boggle.
At our Boggle tournament, that's Peggy Hill.
Oh yeah.
Legal pads are dope. You can get like 10 of them on Amazon for nothing. And then you just run out of one.
I will say, I do like that there's never the left-hand side, like on a spiral notebook, you never write as well on that back page because of the spiral.
Yeah.
If you're going to write, use a legal pad.
Sure.
But why write when you can type?
Also, Pete said that question was for Allison. Honestly, don't know. This is the
we can check.
I've never met in person, so this is
That's
true.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
So, this is an
I have
online
no idea what you look like when you're down.
Well, it's amazing. Sorry.
You got legs. I assume you do.
I don't. Surprise. This is it.
That's it. Well, you know what? You're doing great. You're making it through.
So yeah, we had Julie tell Cameron, and like, it was the weirdest announcement that wasn't an announcement, but it was an announcement where she's like, one of you will get your life. What did she say? She said you will be resurrected. I spelled that wrong. I spelled that weird. You would be resurrected back into the game. And then it was like, we're not gonna tell you how, but you'll be in the house. It was like, all right.
Okay, but again, I'm really sorry that I told everyone to listen to Jared's DRs and like get really into Jared and his cadence last episode about like how he talks like a really proud big brother. Because then he got voted out. And now we don't get to do that. Maybe we do now, but the way he was sitting in that chair, like nostrils just as wide as they could go, like so excited. Everything
Flare.
was
Full
like
flare, yeah.
Yeah, full flare. That is a kid who's about to get
Those weren't boot cut nostrils. Those were full bell bottom nostrils.
full bell bottoms, fully spread eagled. And so rude to interrupt Julie because he just immediately was like, "We're going back in." Like he had no further thought process.
He was about to walk back into the
Walk
house right then.
Julie is
like,
a female, so he doesn't really
My
care.
shoes are
what she
in
says.
there. My
That's
mom's in there. Also, I need
Your
someone to
shoes
check
are
the
in
tape
there.
because he looked up at Suri at one point in the HOH when she got out, and I think he said, "Good job, Mama." And like, not even Mama C, just Mama.
I feel like that's
A cop out because everyone calls her Mama. Do you think she did
yeah.
that?
I feel like that is why one of the reasons why they like pushed it so hard of like, they're both our mamas.
They're mamas.
Jonathan wants to know in the chat, will Jared have zombie muffin hands? Good question. I don't know if muffin hands are allowed for zombies.
It would be
Well,
expired.
they wouldn't, because like zombies don't have blood pumping, and that's how your body swells and or gets puffy like a muffin.
Does he just have naturally meaty? Not meaty, right? Muffin. Like it's still. Where does muffin come from?
I don't know. Although I have to say, y'all didn't. I don't think y'all mentioned this yesterday. Although it was a stressful listen, not because of y'all, but because I was also trying to drive. He crammed those muffin hand fingers down that pipe to get the football out for the.
I don't know where that was going, where that sentence was going.
Oh yeah, no.
But he sure did.
He was the only one to like. He didn't fill it until like he could just be like bloop and go. Like
Yeah,
he
'Cause
crammed
even
the muffin
John
thingies down.
muffin thingies. So maybe it's just the hand part, not the fingers.
I think that's worse.
This is just the muffin.
Just like a muffin palm and then
Yeah.
piano fingers.
Alien fingers. Gross. Do you know the muffin hand? What?
Todd's saying that they could use that for a future BB game of
Yeah.
muffin hands. You know that's gonna be his comic at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Muffin Man.
Muffin
Muffin hands.
Do you know the muffin hand?
Alicia will still be condom finder.
And then Blue will be got banged on the couch.
I thought you were gonna do a Bob reference. To
Oh no, she'll be kitty purr.
She'll be kitty
probably.
purr.
Yeah, she'll be kitty purr.
I don't know, whoever it is, that's who I'm going for Halloween. I hope it shows up before Halloween.
Yeah,
Blue's so cool.
we need that. Yeah, we need that next couple weeks. I don't really feel like I have anything else from the episode tonight. I mean, like we don't have an HOH. We don't have a potential HOH to talk about. Am I leaving anything out?
I have something to say.
Okay.
Before Bowie voted, I assume, and like the first for like Cameron's vote, Julie said something that was like, she's been playing and like flying under the radar, but there's not a lot of people left, so how much longer will that strategy work out? And I was like, that's the most generous thing Julie Chen Moonves has ever fucking said.
2 cuts at Bowie Jane via Julie Chen.
That's not enough.
Like
Get it
she oh, yeah, there it is. One more time. I hope we get to do that for a while. But like, where does
She did
Julie
take-
get off?
She's fucking Julie Chen Moonves. She can do whatever she wants.
Like, pick on somebody your own size. Like, Bowie
Yeah,
Jane
she
is
had-
literally minding her own business in that house.
She was
Good
rocking
day.
the- She can do whatever
And
she
Julie
wants
Chen
tonight.
is like, let's tear her down.
I
Let's
mean,
make some snide comments.
honestly, I feel like she was trying to be nice. I think it was like a backhanded compliment almost, but like unintentional. I think because she had called her out before and was like, it's a strategy. No, it's not. It is not her strategy.
It was when your kid's t-ball team gets next to last place in the league, and you're like the only like my kid didn't hit the ball one time all season. He struck out in t-ball. He's not got a future in this sport. We didn't get last place, and it's like that's like the
Someone
only
did
compliment I
worse.
got. That's the nicest way I can say something. You just don't have anything like it's like
8th runner-up.
it seems mean, but it's like that's just how that's me being nice. I don't think Jules is taking shots.
Well, I think she either was taking a backhanded shot or reversing her first shot.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be something like that. Also, Todd Voss, we know what the whole thing says. Todd Voss is telling us about the scary verse message.
He's been working on it.
He's been working on it. The whole thing is BB zombies are coming after the double eviction. One will have their game rescued.
So there.
Rescued.
No, that no.
Rescued. So
Yeah, I mean,
that doesn't mean it's either because Todd Voss is resurrected, but guy on Reddit says rescued. So resurrected. No, rescued means someone else. Someone else got you. Resurrected. Come back from the dead, but rescued insinuates you are not in charge of your own life. You were rescued.
Because here's the thing, I think resurrected would make more sense with it being zombies, but
yeah, I mean, she said it like 5 times tonight.
There's not
Thanks, B.
enough space between the S and the E for it to be resurrected.
Okay, so rescued might mean something deeper than just you gotta battle back.
Yeah. Something to think about for sure.
Are you right here? You really think that? I think I'm on the nose.
No, I don't. Like, I feel like I have no clue.
Emma really thinks they're gonna vote on them.
I think they're gonna do something. Well,
I'm not hating on it.
I know, but it's a whole week of nothing. They wouldn't do nothing.
Right, they gotta do something. Hopefully not say the N-word, because then they're gonna have to do this all over again later on in the season. Somebody does that. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen again, right?
Gun to your head, who's gonna be the person to use it? That's still in the house. And why is it Cameron?
And why is it Cameron? Yes.
Oh, I guess Cameron still counts as in the house.
Why is it Jared? It's not bad.
I mean, that's different.
I feel like he definitely.
He said other words, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why is it Cam? It's Cam.
It's Cam. On the topic of that, I did see that it is in their Big Brother training somewhere that the R word counts as hate speech. And because it says it's anything that talks about race, gender, sex, creed, disability,
Creed.
It's Creed Bratton. You can't talk back.
No, it's the musical group. If you discriminate somebody based on their creed, if they're a fan of
you talking shit about Scott? Get the fuck out of the house.
Only hate
Get the fuck out.
Not hate.
He's at the bottom of every bottle.
Every bottle. No, that's Nickelback, isn't it? I hate that. I know.
Nickelback.
Is it Nickelback?
I'm at the bottom of every bottle.
I heard that song today, honestly.
We're gonna get bleeped on YouTube for.
Wait, no, is that?
That's Nickelback.
World in my head. Yeah.
Scream on.
That's Nickelback.
Yeah.
They sound the exact same.
They sound the exact same.
Not really.
I think Creed's better.
But Creed is also
Creed only has the
Jesus-y.
2 songs.
No, Creed does not have.
Name another.
Creed is a Christian rock band that shall not be.
He is an alcoholic.
Babe?
And now he's okay, I think.
He's back.
He's
They're
back.
back and they're touring.
So he's at the bottom of every bottle.
No. Other guy. The one that Avril Lavigne broke up
Chad
with.
Kroger is Nickelback.
I went to a Nickelback concert once, but it was free. I only went because it was free.
Since we
Yeah, we still have people watching though. We're not
free.
Is that Creed?
With arms wide open. That's it.
It is free. I'm free, but we always say it sounds like I'm free.
Okay, you didn't name 3.
Well now I'm fucking blanking because you put me on the spot right here, but
To be fair, I would not have named them, although now that I looked it up.
Well, you thought it was the other band. I don't trust you at all.
No, well, I Googled it because, and I was like, oh, yeah, I know that one. Yeah, okay, yes, for sure. I just sang one, so there's at least one.
well, we have reached the Nickelback and Creed portion of the show, which I feel like means we've concluded our recap. If you want to give us a follow on socials, we are at Pass the Gravy Bro. I'm at Alex J Middleton. I'm at Little E on Instagram. Allison is Amar7490 on Instagram, at Affable Allison on Twitter. Please give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you listen to podcasts. If you're watching us, please go subscribe to the audio version. If you're listening to us, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're almost at 100 subscribers on YouTube, so please hit that subscribe button.
Please
help us get to 100. Would really appreciate it. Share it with a friend that watches Big Brother, and I guess try not to be a zombie. Yeah, go have beer. Try not to turn into a zombie, a Big Brother zombie this weekend, and we'll figure out what the fuck all this means on Sunday. And then we'll give you our week 8 power rankings. Our week 8.
Nobody will be in power.
Right, but that'll be interesting to see who our power rankings are. Then.
Who's the most popular that week?
Yeah, who's popular?
Who's the queen bee?
Allison got just roasted for power rankings.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
I saw it on
no
Facebook.
one ever talks about the power rankings until we have terrible power rankings.
It's
good for the reaction, all right?
By them.
I stand by your power rankings.
Your logic was solid.
Here I am with blue buns, so.
Yeah, Todd Voss says late night on Sunday, 9:00 start. At least it wasn't like 10:30.
Yeah, true. And every Thursday is this early now?
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I had to work so long today that I wish I had a little bit of extra time.
Yeah, I was definitely late because I thought that I had more time to get home. So I started it on my phone in the car. And it wasn't because of traffic. It was poor planning on my part.
That's dedication. That's what you call dedication to the podcast. Hallie wants other podcasts from us in the nights. There's not an episode. She's just recapping everything that went down in the house. No.
Well, I was thinking, if something really big happens, maybe we just gather a little on Wednesday and just have a little get stretch. If something big happens.
Here's the thing. If y'all, we got to get those numbies up, and then this can be my job, and I will podcast every day if it is my job. But
if we get to 200 subscribers, we're almost at 100. We can get 100
my salary.
More. Yeah, then we'll do a Wednesday episode.
Oh, before Wednesday. I thought you were saying if we get to 200 subscribers, I get to quit my job and you'll pay my salary. And I was like,
I will. For your salary, I will definitely do that, and your salary will not be anything near what it is right now. It'll be much less.
Minimum wage.
Probably less. Because this podcast is generating $0 currently.
That's what I mean.
You heard all the ad.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But if we get to 100 subscribers, then we can start monetizing on YouTube. So think about that when you're trying to
We pleaded recently for a sponsor. Who was it? Paramount Plus. Holler at your girls and boy.
Yeah.
I could get HEB should sponsor us. They gave me a gift card for talking about their queso on the radio the other day.
Chili's also, every time you tweet about Chili's.
I have like $50 in chili gift cards because
That's
every time.
Great. Their skillet was pretty dope.
If you just tweet nice things about Chili's, they can be like, Chili's is the shit. And I talked a bunch of shit up to Applebee's. And then they were like, here's a gift card. I have like $50.
I will say you go a little above and beyond besides being like, Chili's is great.
Yeah.
You fought another national chain on their behalf.
On behalf of Chili's.
Yeah. So you deserve that.
Yeah.
You were
I'm a dog for
provider.
Chili's also sponsor us.
This guy.
Chili's on TV. Somebody sponsors. Hey, if you want to sponsor us, you can just hit us up, and we will promote whatever business you have.
Chili's, I will gladly eat skillet queso every day that there's Big Brother on this pod.
I will eat trip dips all fucking day long.
Put my feet in it and take pictures and sell it and give you half. chili.
Please fucking do that.
Too bizarre.
Sunday, let's screenshot this and like frame what Danielle says. She says this podcast is her favorite part, one of her favorite parts of Big Brother.
I mean, I hope you said that in your 5-star review.
Right? There you go. There you go. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Danielle, really appreciate it. But yeah, do we get trip tips for Sunday's episode?
I think we have
Just
to.
get a little crazy with it.
We gotta get some.
All right.
All right. Maybe.
All right. YouTube is it's trip dip night.
Oh no.
Unofficially brought to you by Chili's. Sponsorship pending. All right. Well, on that note, you guys have a great rest of your evening. We got a lot of people watching us tonight. Shout out to the Giants.
Guys.
Shout out to the Giants for just they scored. So, haha, you guys thought I was gonna be freaking out. I didn't freak out. I've been chill about it the whole time, and they've been losing. I've not been happy.
So chill.
But have a great rest of your week. A kick-ass weekend. We'll talk to you guys on Sunday. And until then, don't forget to, as I find the outro, don't forget to pass. What? Love one another and pass the Gary Bros.
Big brother, it's Big Brother. It's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother. It's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother. On past the gravy, bro.